Hello and welcome. This is Sandra Hart at Life Over 60. Sometimes events happen in our lives that affect us. Maybe we are not directly involved, but it does affect us. And it's very hard to find that happy moment right now when everything around us seems to be falling apart. Here in South Beach, I'm filming this just before the 4th of July weekend. We've had a terrible condominium collapse and many people have lost their lives. It's such a tragic event. We have canceled our 4th of July celebration here. We're not going to have the fireworks. We're not going to be celebrating. But what we are going to be doing on the 4th of July is raising our flashlights to the sky in honor of this wonderful country, but in celebration of the lives that have been lost by this condo collapse. When things like this happen, sometimes it really is hard to, right in the moment, create happiness for yourself. And that's what our conversation is going to be about today. I hear the leaves drinking rain. I hear rich leaves on top, giving the poor beneath drop after drop. 'Tis a sweet noise to hear these green leaves drinking near. William Henry Davies. Welcome to all of my new subscribers and to my wonderful community here. I'm so glad that you decided to stop by again today. And I hope you won't keep me a secret. I am on YouTube every Tuesdays, and I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So I hope that you will join me on those other platforms and tell your friends all about how life over 60 can be a wonderful time in our lives. I have been so busy lately promoting everybody else's book that I really have not had a chance to talk to you about finding happiness for yourself. That is really important. We take care of everyone around us, and sometimes we neglect our own personal habits. So from my book, Finding Happiness from Yourself, I'm going to give you 10 things that I have noted in this book to make you happy right now. And the first thing is to smile like you mean it. I know it's really hard to fake a smile. I can't do it. It's really hard. But what you can do is to find that moment in your past, or maybe a happy thought that you have, and bring out that smile. That smile is contagious, and it will radiate in the mirror, and it will radiate to someone else that maybe you can bring them some happiness. So smile. And when you smile, it's amazing how many endorphins start rolling in your body and making you just a wee bit happier. The next one is forget your diet. Eat your favorite dessert. If you're diabetic, eat your sugarless cookie or your sugarless treat. Treat yourself to something that really makes you happy. Grab that dessert and say, tomorrow is another day. Sometimes when we deny ourselves all the time, it makes us a little bit depressed. It doesn't hurt once in a while to break the rules and enjoy that delicious dessert that you crave and covet. Number 3, and I'm reading it from my book, be grateful. This is something we've talked about so often, haven't we? Just be grateful for what you have. There are rich people and there are people in the middle class. There are poor people. We have people with all kinds of problems, people that you look at them and you think, wow, what a happy life they have. The secret is to be grateful for your life and for what you have. All of us have something to really be grateful for. And that does increase your happiness level when you think of all the things that you're grateful for, and you don't concentrate on the negative things in your life. The next thing is to live in the present, right now. Just don't get caught up in the past and fantasize too much about the future. And I'm reading my own advice. Look around and focus on something that can make you happy instantly. Maybe it's just looking at your husband across the room, your cats playing and having a good time, or your little dog snuggled up to you. Even taking a walk and seeing the flowers and the birds and the nature around you. That living in the now and in the moment is so important, because when you don't do that, you lose all of those precious moments in your life. So do live in the moment and appreciate it right now. The next one is get inspired. And there are plenty of places in your life where you can be inspired. Perhaps listening to an uplifting podcast, going to church, watching a channel on YouTube that is uplifting and motivating. There are plenty of ways that you can get inspired. Read creative magazines if you love to create. If you're a crafter, find a YouTube channel that has crafting, and get lost in the moment. Get lost in that, and you will be surprised at how it will really uplift your spirits. And if you can, I know a lot of people, they're in lockdown, but if you can, go on a road trip. Just a short trip. Maybe it would be to the park, just going outside and shopping at the mall, going someplace that's not too far away, or if you can, go visit your loved ones or your family. Just get out of the house, even if you take a walk, but just try to remove yourself from your environment for just a little while or a day or two. That really helps if you can. The next one is to, and I always say this at the end of my videos, treat yourself to something nice. Whatever it is, whether it's buying a new lipstick, looking and buying a dress, going out to dinner, do something for yourself that really makes you happy and will increase your happiness level. That is so important. And on another thing, have you ever noticed how long lives comedians live? They live to be in their 90s and sometimes 100 or over. Do you know why that is? Because they laughed. Turn on Netflix, Prime, PBS, or here on YouTube and watch something that makes you laugh. Laughter is truly good medicine for creating happiness in your life. Whatever it is that makes you laugh, even watching your grandchildren be silly and funny, just try to do something that makes you laugh and uplifts your spirit. And the last one, of course, is try to get enough sleep. Sleeping really was given to us for a good reason. When we go to sleep, it allows our brain to rest, it allows our body to rest and regenerate and renourish. If you deny yourself sleep, then you will be, the next day you won't feel so peppy and happy. But all of these hints are in my book, and if you don't mind, I just want to go through. This really is a full course on happiness. I tell you, there are about 12 chapters on things that you can do to find happiness, and also in this chapter, I have tracking system where you can habit track all of your moods and your things that you do. A complete habit tracker. I have 30 days of habit tracking in here. I have journal questions with self-reflective writing. All of the colors are full page All the photos are full page colors. It's on really great paper. Learn to love who you are. So self-reflective writing. I have a journal in here with pages, day one, with 30 pages of being able to journal, talk about your feelings, and talk about maybe getting it out. And maybe that will give you a mental road of how to be happy going further. And also, I have a collage and mood boards in here. We have great favorite quotes, collage mood board. So many of them that you can paste things out of magazines, put photographs in here, anything that makes you happy. And we have a mindfulness bingo, and all of the things that you really should be happy for. Plus, if you purchase this book, there is a code in there, a digital code that you can scan your phone, and it will take you to a private video, a 40-minute private video that I have done one-on-one on trying to find happiness in your life. This actually is a great gift to give even to a teenager. I have a lot of great photos in here that will inspire them. And I used a lot of children's photos because I feel that in order to be 100% happy, sometimes we have to go back to our childhood and when we really were very happy with simple things in our lives, like finding a 4-leaf clover or getting that baton you wanted for Christmas. Finding happiness for yourself is so important because in reality, nobody really cares if you're miserable except you. You are 100% in charge of your life. And I can hear Amazon calling me. Something has been delivered. Please find a little corner of happiness for yourself today. Do something wonderful. And I hope you don't mind my sharing some of my thoughts here in my Finding Happiness book. It can be got on Amazon, and the link will be below. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want you all to lead a purposeful life and to find happiness in your life. That is why I am here. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much.